Learning and discovering the sciences was made easier for students at Lincoln Park School number 44 recently, as the school was the recipients of new computers as part of the kickoff to their new science initiative. The generous gift came from local businessman Vincent J. Stanley, founder of VJ Stanley Inc., a mechanical supply business who donated $15,000 for 15 new laptops. The laptops will be used for the Stanley Project, which is aimed at broadening the study of science at school. Principal Wilhelmina Glover spoke to students first about the incorporation of these new computers into their new science initiative.
At Lincoln Park School number 44, so much is happening here today. We're having our Science Kickoff Initiative. Our initiative has many components, and one of the components that we're focusing in on today is the use of technology. A local businessman, Mr. Vince Stanley, has donated 15 computers that will be given to families for their homes. And we're excited about how our children are going to use these computers. Our children are third graders, and the children in this class will loop next year with the same teacher. We're gathering a lot of data on our children and their literacy rates and how they will use these computers during the summer. They will have assignments that they will research, as well as during the school year. The fascinating part about this use of technology is we know that today everything is fast-paced. The world is quickly moving, and there's so much for our young people to be familiar with. At our school, we emphasize that we are in a school of dreams. Everything is possible, but to know what is possible, you must be competitive. So we want our children to be on the cutting edge of their academic success.
Family and community members were invited to the school's library for the presentation of the computers from Mr. Stanley. Principal Glover showed a PowerPoint presentation showcasing the importance of this new science initiative. The third grade students in Latasha Johnson's class, who will be receiving the computers, greeted Mr. Stanley with a hug or a handshake, thanking him for his generous gift to their class. Mr. Stanley spoke to students first about his reactions to the warm greeting from the students.
I have tears, very simple, because the one thing that I've learned in this whole thing is that every parent wants their child to grow up to be successful and a good citizen and a good parent.
To coincide with the kickoff of the new science initiative and to display the importance of science, School number 44 also held their first ever science fair in the school gymnasium. Students from each grade level created science projects ranging in topic, which included the human body, electricity, plants, and elements. Fellow students, faculty and staff, family and community members were invited to see the displays in the gymnasium and were able to test out some of the experiments that the students had created. Visitors were also able to visit the school's new science labs that are designed specifically for science experiments and discoveries. School number 44's Science Initiative has drawn volunteers from around the Rochester community. Douglas Merrill, a professor at Rochester Institute of Technology Center for Bioscience Education and Technology, spoke to students first about why science is so important in today's society.
As a science educator, students need to understand that to be successful in this global economy, they have to have some fundamental skills. They have to understand some science. They have to understand some mathematics. They have to be technologically literate. And what this program is doing is emphasizing that level of literacy for the students in the K-6 arena.
With the donation of the new computers and brand new science labs, the students of school number 44 are ready and excited about continuing their research and exploration of the sciences around them.